What's up, guys? Today we are going to play some football, college football 25, and I am gonna be Alabama going against not Auburn. I'm gonna go against Texas. That's not. Alright, nah. Texas. I cannot find Texas. Cannot find Texas. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go with Alabama. Or Auburn. No, nah. Not all. Not Georgia. Auburn is still way up there. There. Alright. Wait, I'm not Auburn. Alright. Ow. Let's make it like 3 minutes. 4 minutes. Nah, whatever.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
That was already horrible.
The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. As important and as intense as this rivalry is, guys, it's usually one of the cleanest games of the season.
The thing about this game every single year is for so many years, it has national championship implications. Two great teams
I did not know I caught
in the same state. One thinks they're so superior. One gets looked at like down through the bottom of their nose. Like, this is a rivalry that means so much to all people in Alabama.
On the national landscape and also in the Heisman Trophy discussion, think about the legends that were almost created because of their performance in this game. Cam Newton at Auburn, Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram at Alabama, Devontae Smith. This game just simply means more.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, they rep this play every day in practice, 50 times? Simple hitch route. Quarterback puts it right on, and receivers just got to finish the play.
To the air, it's Milroe. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
What is that cameraman looking at? I'm just gonna get third.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Come on.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
The give.
Are like those going?
And he'll pick up one. It brings up.
Wait. What did I just click? Using auto flip.
These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Oh, let's go.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Adams. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes that Alabama offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Now they'll run the draw. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Last time these two clashed in the Iron Bowl, it was the Tide winning a classic.
And the Tide have done a great job in recent history of owning Auburn. Doing a great job of winning this series. But they respect them every single. They know they won last year, but every year there's a healthy level of respect for this Auburn Tiger team.
Yeah, and I think back to last year's game for Alabama, it was their best players making the big plays late in the game. And this game this year is littered with game changers on both sidelines. Both Auburn and Alabama have the guys that can break this game wide open. So we're going to see a great one here.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat.
There's only one button.
Backwards in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
That looks like it was super close. Oh, they're about to fight. Alright.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive hurdle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They are out to send a message in this rivalry game, Jesse, and the quarterback has to keep his composure after taking a shot like that.
Man, and I've been on the receiving end of some of those hits in rivalry games. It is not fun. They hurt a whole lot more, David. It just feels different in games like this.
It just means more.
And here comes the pressure, and
Let's
there
go,
he
bro.
goes down again.
Let's go.
And it is
Might as
hardly
well
a
not
big
even do
surprise
it.
that this Alabama defense is hitting
Oh.
hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on
They have to
physicality
get
and
past
stopping the
this
run.
point.
And you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that,
Before we
they
get
come
to
after your
opt
quarterback,
out.
and they try to get that sucker on
Oh,
the ground.
he's going for a run.
How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? Auburn sends out the punting unit.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure
Boom.
you
Oh,
get at
what
least
was
to the
that?
sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around, now hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
Fires to the right.
Oh, I got
Makes
it.
the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fires to the tight end. At the
Let's
45
go.
on his way.
Oh, that's the
A
thing.
huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
I was clicking to the wrong person, but hey, it works out. It worked out.
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
My God.
Here's this offense with a fresh
Yeah,
set of
let's
downs.
see if Auburn can get back into the game. And
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Trying to get
Okay,
to
what
it.
the heck?
Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. And he goes down
Oh,
right there, and it'll be a loss on the completion. Offense gets set for
Dang, I
second down.
lost from that.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. That
That's
is
fine.
just
All
a
right, perfect.
sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe
That's
drag, everything you want.
I'll take that.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man.
Let's go. That was
And he was
insane.
loose and in the open field
We're
and
about to
on
give him
his
a
way.
touchdown
A
right here.
tremendous pickup on that one. Alabama with
Right
a
here,
first
watch
and 10
this.
here.
Watch this.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Oh,
It's
crap. He almost
incomplete.
did
He
it.
was shooting for the end zone right there.
That was
No
scary.
rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it
Oh,
in the
how
end
did
zone. They
that
have got
happen?
this defense on
All
their
right, let me
heels.
get.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid
You know
having
what?
to
I'll
settle
just
for the
go
field
for the
goal.
fourth.
Running back goes in motion. Fires into the end zone. And good coverage
I'm
there
going
to
for the
knock it
fourth,
away
bro.
and deny the score.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd
Like,
and long,
it's
so
worse.
hard to execute,
Oh,
especially when the
wait,
field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their
Hit
back
the
pocket.
wrong button.
Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He'll pull it on the read.
Get on. Let's go.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack market. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Spin.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Wow.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
This defense is being challenged in this secondary in particular. I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter.
That's on.
This quarterback has a passing.
Looking to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least
this one I'm just going to go for
his guy can catch it, or nobody can catch it.
To the air, it's Milroe.
Yes, I caught it.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone.
Oh, wow.
They just
left me an open
and he takes it in
one
for
right
a
there.
score.
Let's
Touchdown
go.
time.
Let's go.
Precision blocking up
You know what?
front.
I need to turn up the hardness on this. This is easy. Oh, shoot. I think it's here. Settings. I think. Skill level. Wait. Wait. I don't know which one's the easier one. I only want it. Let's hope it's this one. That's the easier one.
Lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Maybe they can get a touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get.
Yep, it's definitely harder.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it, throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Lambert Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass.
Okay.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And how nice is it to have the whole crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there.
Fires into traffic, picked off.
It's definitely harder.
Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Never mind.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down.
I know that's the easiest.
He's looking to throw.
I'm pretty sure it's the easiest. Yeah,
they're trying to get to it. Snares it outside. It's Coleman. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
I think they're going to go for it.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. They'll try it on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he's got it! Touchdown, Auburn!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
So
that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
I'm going to get a touchdown.
It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
I'm going to get another touchdown.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks.
Oh, shoot, it's a run?
He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9.
I didn't call it.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
Whoa, what?
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse.
How did I waste my 2 freaking things?
Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, from Tuscaloosa to the Plains, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases enjoying a soda pop and a lot of trash talk in this battle between the Tide and War Eagle. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
I
With
will.
that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Auburn plays out.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change.
He's off to the races. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
To the air, it's Thorne. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived.
I'm going back to first again.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got it.
Okay, yeah, they got it. I ain't even. Options.
Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And I just love how tight ends are used nowadays. They don't just line them up on the line anymore and say, go play ball. Move him all over the field. He can catch the football. He's a matchup nightmare. Continue to exploit him. Continue to move him around. That's why that dude has over 150 yards receiving on the day.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Rifles it down the middle. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver, because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
It's risky, but I gotta
On
do it.
4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take another shot here. It's complete. A huge pickup.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Okay,
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. And they're not on the same page there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Shoots it to the left. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Milroe.
Let's go. Touchdown.
They take the lead with the 6.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
I'm gonna go for it.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try to run it in. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And they got him on the ground just short the 1-yard line. The running back, you could tell he wanted to get in there, wanted to use his power and try to fall forward, but a nice job of tackling by the defense and making that thing fall just short.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he almost dropped it. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out.
Oh, it's out! Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover.
He got it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Take him down. Hey.
Picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job.
Can I get a touchdown in 40
That's the way to
seconds?
make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to.
They need to
Picks
get
up just
good
a little
passes.
bit of yards to help out the other.
In
The
30
offense
seconds.
set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Hunter is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Let's go.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll run play action. He's got
Let's
it.
go.
Two-point try is good.
I was about to run with Nova, but then I saw him open.
One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now here comes that
Game's
Auburn
gonna
offense
end
onto
in
the
like
field again.
6 minutes.
This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start
6-7
feeling the
minutes.
heat to answer. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect
None of y'all
their
heard
QB.
that.
It doesn't matter
None
if
of y'all
the
heard
defense
that.
is blitzing or if they're just
None of
winning
y'all
one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Literally none of y'all heard that.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. Gets it out fast. And they'll drag him down.
My
That's
God,
likely the last
blocking.
play of the third quarter.
What the heck?
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here.
Alright, dang. Passing yards. 330 versus 100.
One more period to
47.
go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got
47.
left in them.
Yeah. Pass attempts. 20, 37.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure
Come here,
coming.
buddy.
And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Really, really nice play, and I love bringing speed on the field. The more dime packages, the better on those third down situations. Now I got faster guys chasing.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to
Oh, wait.
accelerate. You got to make
Weird.
something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go
About to
for it.
get
They
a
just
touchdown.
can't seem to.
He
Why?
snares it in the end zone.
Why would they go for the 4th right there? That was
Now they've
horrible.
got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes
I'm
one
thinking,
play.
I'm
We
just
know
gonna go
how
for a
much of a
run.
factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these
Free
rivalry
spaces.
games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
That's taking
Let's
advantage
go
of
in
a
about
golden
1 minute.
opportunity set up with
Let's
great
go.
field position,
Yeah,
and they
man.
struck quickly for
I
the
think we
touchdown.
know who's gonna
The
win.
kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all
Give
the
me
time.
that kid.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This is just so demoralizing. You want
Who's
to talk about
next?
taking a
Go
game
ahead.
over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
That's caught. It's Hunter. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. What a snag by the defense. He'll try to take it back.
Let's go.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air on first down.
Got me.
He makes a grab. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm,
just
to be
run it.
comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy
Let's
throw.
go.
Touchdown
Let's
Tide!
go.
And the pummeling has started.
Let's go.
The Tide is rolling as Alabama starts to pull away from Auburn.
Yeah, and Alabama handling the moment. Obviously, we know they got great players, great tradition, but handling the moment in the Iron Bowl, big stage, a lot of hatred, doing a great job of handling all of that, Palmer.
And Alabama knew coming into this game, you just throw the records out. When you're playing your in-state rival, Auburn, what matters is what you do on the field when that first whistle blows. And Alabama simply, in all 3 phases of the game, they've been better.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That was perfect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
43.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
Yes.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's
penalty?
incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Another hit on the quarterback all day long. This defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm.
He's going for 4th down.
That's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
On 4th down, going to the air. They got him.
Let's
That's
go.
a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Short
3 minutes
fields
left.
make successful offenses just what they want here. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he finds some solid space, but it's a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
3
Got
minutes
8 on
left.
1st down, now looking at a
Alright, I
2nd
got
and
it.
2.
I'm gonna get a touchdown right here.
Wants to
Watch it.
throw. It's Milrow.
No. Okay, never mind.
He got a hand in there,
Alright.
knocks it away, incomplete.
In one of these throws,
Well, I know
I'm
that
gonna
one
get
fell
a
incomplete,
touchdown.
but what a day this guy's had throwing the football.
Yes, I got
Multiple
third one.
touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision.
right here.
Hasn't thrown any
I'm
picks,
gonna get the
which has really
touchdown.
helped keep this offense on schedule.
I
And
don't
it's
know why.
incomplete despite some serious arm strength
Alright,
shown
I'm
there.
just gonna go.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision
Come on,
here on
make it.
4th down.
The Tide will get the 1st down.
Well, this head coach has been a riverboat gambler all game long. He keeps going for it on 4th down. That now the 3rd time he's gone for it, and he's gotten it by running the football.
Fires into the end zone.
Yes!
Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is on.
And
It's
this
the
is
elephant.
the debate of where
Is
you
the
fall.
elephant
It's
gonna
your
dance?
job to stop me,
Is he
or
gonna
I should
dance?
get conserved, because this offense obviously has had
Dang,
themselves
not
a
gonna
day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Come on, no.
Just
I
when
need
you
to
think
make
it's
50.
automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Oh god, that was horrible. Man.
From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Oh, okay.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
If they go for
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Yep, okay.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We've
We're
reached the
gonna
2-minute
get
warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here.
Okay.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll bring it back. It's Adams. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game.
Why does he want me to run so bad?
These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock.
Only run.
No doubt. They're going to love watching
Why
this
does it
game
want me
film,
to run?
too. There's just so many positives
Why
to
does
take
the
away
game
from
want me
this.
to
And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Tackled after picking up the first down.
I'm about to
Well, the
get
defense knew coming
I
into
wanna
this one it was
freaking
going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up
run
that first down on that one.
still. Okay.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. And they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like we get beat up. A lot of big plays from this
Okay, there.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first
Running
down.
again, bro.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit.
Ooh, let's go.
Down, Crimson Tide, and the stomping has commenced.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas.
37
keep putting up
seconds
points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Boom.
Coming out with it, it's Cobb. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter.
All right,
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Dang, I have a working voice.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Alright, let's zone this one off.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Watch this.
And
Watch that.
pass is
Dang.
intercepted.
Dang.
And he's down, and this game will end
Let's
on
go.
a turnover.
Let's go. Alright, make sure to like and subscribe. Peace. Wait. Peace.